Hi guys, hope you're well. So today, as you can tell by the title, I'm going to do a spring candle haul. But first, as usual, I'll show you something that's not a candle, shock. It's a room mist in the scent honeysuckle. I actually have a reed diffuser version of this and it's just really lovely. Whenever I smell it, I instantly think of spring summer days, and it's florally but not too florally, so if you're not too keen on those sort of scents, it's like the perfect amount. Like, it's not too like perfumey and stuff, it's just perfect. So yeah, and it's part of the RHS Wax Lyrical range. I got it from my favourite garden centre webs. So yeah, and now let's delve into the candles. So I think the first one I'm going to show you is Fresh Linen, and it's another Wax Lyrical brand, and it looks like this. And you can imagine, I'm going to use the word fresh a lot in this video, but it just really is, and just so clean, and it's just a lovely subtle smell. And they do also do like a clean cotton one, I think, that I've had before, but this is really lovely. And it was only like a fibre as well, so yeah, really good. Like fresh bed sheets. And the next one, I think I'm gonna go with this one. It's an interesting scent, and if you've watched my candle hauls in the past, you will know that as well as the classic repeats, because I absolutely love the scent and anytime they bring it out each year I will get it, but occasionally I like to throw in a couple of quite different quirky scents, and usually that's home scents candles. And this scent is cucumber and black pepper, which I know sounds a weird combination, but it just weirdly works. Like, you get the cucumber and then you get like the spice of the pepper. It's so weird but so good at the same time, and just so different, but it works. It's one of those combinations that you think shouldn't work but does. And it just looks like this, and there we go. And the next one is from the White Company, and it's one of my mum's like favourite signature scents. Every time I smell it I think of her, and it's the scent Seychelles, and it is just a lovely pretty little candle, and they last quite a while, to be fair. And the actual notes of it is bergamot, amber and vanilla, and oh, so lovely, honestly. So yeah, there we go. And next one is, I think, gonna be this one. It's from the brand Urban Apothecary London, and it's in the scent Vine Tomato, and I got this in home scent. And again, it's just quite different. Like, you don't really get a lot of like tomato leaf candles, and I know some people with tomatoes, you kind of either love them or hate them, really. Well, I think anyway. And so you think, if I don't like the taste of tomatoes, why would I like a candle that smells like a tomato? But honestly, It's so good, and it's not like tomato, it's like got that kind of herby green edge. Like, it is literally called vine tomato, so it's not just straight up like, it's not like tomato ketchup or whatever. It's like more, if you're into like your herbs and kind of greenery scent, this is really nice. With obviously, of course, a little bit of a tomato kick, but quite subtle. So yeah, really, really lovely. And the next one, for those that need to relax, this again is also from Home Sense, and it's part of the DW Home range, which I have to say, you know, my fave is classic good old Yankee Candle, and I'm partial to a Wax Lyrical and Woodwick, clearly, but I have to say DW Home candles always deliver. Like, it is an amazing brand. Hashtag not sponsored, hashtag wish I was. Because honestly, I love the range, and it's in the scent lavender and chamomile, and it is just so good, so calming. Try not to take like a big whiff, because if you do, it is quite intense, but honestly, so lovely. And I love the colour of it as well, because it just goes literally perfectly with my bedroom. And the next one is Midnight Jasmine from Yankee Candle, and this is one of those classics that they have almost all the time, but I will always get in spring. And I love it because firstly, it's just a gorgeous floral scent, and secondly, it just reminds me of my sister and brother-in-law's house, because they used to like multiple ones of these, because they just really like this scent as well. So it kind of makes me think of them. And this is going to sound really strange, and I mean it in a nice way, because I know obviously when we were back in first lockdown, it was scary, it was strange, the reasoning behind going into lockdown was just horrendous, but weirdly there were some good memories that I actually have in the first lockdown. Like, firstly, the weather we was in the UK and stuff, we were so lucky with, and you know, it just made communities kind of gather together and just support each other and help each other, and people were able to get creative and, you know, just sort of do things they wouldn't normally do if they usually were just at work or living their day-to-day life and routine and stuff. And yeah, and you know, it was weird because it's like, wow, we've never ever had to do anything like this before. But yeah, there were just some like interesting and weirdly quite good memories also associated with it, thinking on the positive. And one of my memories was on one of our local radio stations. There's a segment called Popmaster that me and my family would do as, you know, just something to do, you know, while we weren't, you know, working or allowed to see anyone outside our bubble and stuff. And because of the weather, we had the windows open, so we were listening to the radio inside, and you know, we had the windows open because of the heat and obviously ventilation, you know, for reasons. And there was jasmine outside the window, and whenever the breeze came about, you just got a lovely smell of jasmine, and I just, every time I smell this I just think of that. And so yeah, and I hope you understand what I meant by that. And yeah, so definitely if you can, get this one. And I believe last but not least, I think, is the Hydrangea candle from Webb's, and it looks like the rose candle that I showed you in my Valentine's haul, and it is part of the same brand, so it's, you know, one of these tins. And it's just lovely, and it weirdly reminds me of sun cream. And I had a hyacinth candle from Home Sense, and it just smells exactly like that. So I just thought, while I saw it, and I couldn't see the hyacinth candle in the Home Sense at the time, so I was like, well, I might as well get this because this smells pretty much exactly the same. And yeah, it was lovely. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this, and if you did, you know what to do by now. Give it a like and subscribe, it will mean the world to me. Always feel free to leave a comment, especially to let me know any video ideas, or if you know you just want to talk to someone, any advice, or yeah. And I hope you have a lovely Sunday and a lovely week ahead, and yeah, I will see you hopefully soon with another video. Love you lots. Bye.